Hello and welcome to another Evil Wins Saturday. Okay, I mixed that a little bit up. What can you do? Hello and welcome. My name is Chaos Mole, and today, well, actually yesterday, Rebellion has released another video for Evil Genius 2 called Everything We Can Tell You. Well, I assume it is only the worst of the worst, and I cannot wait to take a look at that. So let's do another reaction video, aka analyses, and let's see what Rebellion has to offer here, shall we? Let's get right into it. It's an 8-minute long video, so I hope we are getting a lot of infos. And yeah, I have already done like a good amount of those videos, and I cannot wait for Evil Genius 2. Evil Genius has been one of my most beloved franchises of all time. I have put so many hours into Evil Genius 1, hundreds of them actually, and I just cannot wait. So let's jump right into it and let the games begin, shall we?
Evil Genius 2 is the long-awaited sequel to the maniacal cult classic Evil Genius.
It is.
Before we get back to practicing our evil laugh in preparation for its release, we're going to share all the info we can so you can focus on being as truly awful as possible before it arrives.
Yes. Let's do this. Show me what you got.
In an underground bunker, deep beneath an island somewhere, the team at Rebellion have been plotting the
Evil Genius in training, I love it.
Their schemes involve islands to inhabit, doomsday devices to detonate, and forces of justice to trap to your evil little heart.
Definitely make sure to subscribe and ring the bell in my channel. I would appreciate that.
About the highly anticipated Evil Genius 2.
Sharks!
Expect more information in the coming months.
Do they have lasers though?
To Rebellion and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any more top secret information. We could tell you right now.
Oh yeah, also subscribe to Rebellion.
Sorry about that. Let's start at the beginning, shall we, with our titular evil geniuses. Evil genii?
Geniuses?
This is why they haven't invited me into the fold. There are 4 evil geniuses, each of whom have their own campaigns and differing approaches to world domination.
Yes.
So they all lend themselves to different playstyles. They're the heart
I'm
of the
actually very
operation
curious
and must
about
be
how
protected
different
at
they
all
are.
costs. Particularly Red Ivan, because he is voiced by national treasure Brian Blessed. #Blessed. He's also a very hands-on evildoer and will use his rocket launcher.
And he loves to get into the midst of the fight.
Himself. Maximilian also makes a welcome return and is the perfect all-rounder. And I'm not just talking about his gloriously bald head. He also has a special ability, allowing him to boost his minion training rate, so you can have a lair full of hastily trained employees working on weapons.
Which would totally not go wrong.
No time. What could go wrong? We also have Zalika, a science-minded genius.
This was probably my first Evil Genius I ever played. She looks amazing. I love her.
Help keep the lair shipshape by quickly repairing items and putting out fires. Literally. And finally, we have Emma, a former spy master who has
she looks also interesting.
Deception. Or does she? No, sorry, she does. And because of her proclivity for perfidious tactics, see, who's the genius now, she is perfect if you want to keep a low profile.
I love the little jokes.
Her abilities tie into her henchmen, who we'll be taking a closer look at in a bit, making them more
this looks so good.
her rousing
this looks so good.
pep
This makes me so happy.
So whether you feel your leadership style is more laissez-faire, or you like to be hands-on, personally making sure your henchmen are motivated, and the sharks are your main shark-infested
There's cake! I thought the cake is a lie.
In Evil Genius 2, you'll be able to choose from 3 pre-built island getaways for your lair. And by getaway, we mean, you know,
we've only
seen
one so far,
They'll
right?
all be unlocked from the start and can also be tailored.
This one, the jungle one.
Of course, everything inside your lair will be customizable too, from room types to the traps you place in them. Unlike the first Evil Genius, however, you'll no longer be changing location in the second level. So you'll have to make sure
thankfully.
you choose the right location for your nefarious schemes.
I'm so glad about that.
Don't fear if your own megalomania has a particularly architectural focus, though. Building lairs from scratch is very much a thing, and the possibilities are massively expanded on.
I love that.
Game.
Yeah, in the first one you were very much limited on
when you get your
how much you could customize your lair, really.
Your minions can come in many shapes and sizes, although we're fairly certain none of those are yellow Tic Tacs in blue dungarees. They range from scientists to...
I basically made a video
science.
last week
Don't
about
ask me
all
to
the
get
minions in the
specifics,
game
there's
and
a
rated
buzzing
them
murder
on
involved
how useful
somewhere.
they are and
To
how many
deceptive
changes they
minions
need.
Who are natural charmers that will distract the tourists in your
You should
chosen
watch it.
cover operation
I will put a
from
link
any of
into the
your
description.
wrongdoings. They have 3 areas that you can level them up in too: science, muscle, and deception. And as we said earlier, an evil genius like Max is particularly adept when it comes to training minions super fast, which is worth bearing in mind
I love the
when it
training
comes to
animations.
choosing your genius. On top of that, the minions also have traits that can help or hinder your operation. If they press flowers in their spare time, maybe a career holding guns isn't best for them. There are several ways to deal with minions who've become disloyal.
But flowers
and
can be
we all
deadly.
know which one's the most fun.
Did you ever had an
Maybe in
allergy?
Sector 4. Look,
Believe me, I
minions
have.
are great, they really are. But sometimes you
Flowers
need
are
someone with a
evil.
more particular set of skills. And sometimes Liam Neeson is busy, so you'll have to rely on one of your henchmen. If you're a long-time fan, you'll remember Eli Barracuda. In Evil Genius 2, you'll get a chance to deal with Eli Barracuda Jr.
Yeah!
A lot more HD
Barracuda,
than his father, by which
best
I mean
henchman.
highly dapper. I mean,
Let's-
just look at that suit.
Let's
Eli
be honest here.
Barracuda Jr. is one charming guy. He can use that charm to weaken enemy resolve, or alternatively, he can just use lethal range.
I'm
force.
so glad that
Jubei also makes
his
a
son is
return
back.
too from the original, along with some new blood like Incendio, a master of sleight of hand who can distract large numbers of tourists and agents, who, you guessed it, we'll talk about more in a bit. Now you see him, now you don't. There's also the excellently named Full Metal Jackie, who can call in weapon crates to arm your minions.
Full Metal
and has
Jackie?
incendiary ammunition that can set agents on fire. As promised, let's take a look at the agents. These are the tools with which the forces of justice try to, enforce justice. They come in a range of flavours such as the explosive saboteurs, the soldiers, the fedora-wearing investigators sent to infiltrate and gather intel, and the rogues who, despite entering your lair with the goal of stealing your loot, are walking with the most exaggerated sneak we've ever seen. We'll have more to share
Walking,
on
man.
agents in 2021, although they're
Ooh.
sneaky types, so best to make sure you're subscribed so they don't slip past you. They even disguise
Yes,
themselves
subscribe
in
to the
yellow
channel,
jumpsuits,
chat.
just like your own minions, so it takes a keen eye, or an incredibly paranoid one, to spot them. Loot is back and better
Paranoid.
than ever. To acquire these coveted items,
Me.
you have to embark on special missions. Once you've got them,
Who
though,
said that?
they'll bring a variety of benefits to your operation.
I'm actually curious how
That'll
they do
make
it
a
this
welcome
time.
return, as well as Lady Liberty's torch, and in an interesting twist, the dodo. This highly intelligent avian addition to the team will help to train your bird-brained minions in science. Looks like this time it'll be the agents that are going extinct.
Nah.
Doomsday
We'll see about
devices
that.
are, unsurprisingly, the endgame of Evil Genius 2. We can't reveal too much about them just yet, because if we told you, we'd have to kill... Sorry, did I already threaten you? My bad. What we can say is that you can expect some wonderfully wicked devices, specific to the Evil Genius you
very
choose,
interested to
and
see how
throughout
it
the
works.
campaign, you're constantly building and refining the device. Unlike the original, which really gave you one chance to hit the big red
Reminds
button,
me so much
you
of
can use
Austin
the Doomsday
Powers,
devices several
which
times
I
now,
love.
and I've already said too much. Ooh. At this point in the video, you might be thinking, well, this is great, Ellen, but when will I get to play it? Firstly, thanks for remembering my name. I'm new to the channel, so it really means a lot when you take the time to... Sorry. You'll be able to get your Evil on in the first half of 2021.
Aww.
But be sure to wishlist Evil Genius 2 on Steam
No exact
now.
date yet.
In the meantime, of course, you can play the first Evil Genius in preparation.
My heart.
Consider it your wrongdoing warm-up of sorts. You know, some maniacal stretches and that.
The first one is
there
still
you
great.
have it. Everything we can tell you about the upcoming Evil Genius 2 without having to do any of the aforementioned killing. Sorry again about that, by the way. Do you already have your eye on a particular evil genius to carry out your schemes?
Totally.
Let us know in the comments, and do hit the subscribe button to keep up to date with info on Evil Genius 2, plus plenty more. And we'll see you next time.
Totally. That was cool. I enjoyed that. Not like necessarily a lot of new infos, which is okay. This is like a recap that everyone is up to speed. I admit I have hope for a release date, but hey, like, don't get me wrong, especially now since Cyberpunk please, every developer and every publisher out there, take your time and release the game when it's ready, when it's really, really ready. Like that's just what I hope for. So yeah, definitely take your time. But yeah, not a lot of new infos. They showed a little bit more of the agents, which I enjoyed. Like I think we haven't seen much of the agents before. So whoops, that was totally the wrong button I clicked. Hashtag professional. Don't do this at home. I love the sneaking and stuff. Like the animation quality is so much better, which, well, it should be after what, 17 years or 16 years it is now. So yeah, but it looks great. One of the things we will probably not find out till the game is coming out is how traps work. Like, I have to admit I wasn't the biggest fan of traps in Evil Genius 1, which has to do with my minions were all a little bit, how can I put that, too stupid. Yes, let's just put a tag on it. They were too stupid and they were more triggering the traps than the actual agents. So I refrained most of the time from using traps. So I'm actually curious how that now works. And I hope that my minions are a little bit smarter, not running into the traps all the time. And yeah, I'm also really, really interested. Like maybe they're doing a specific video about it. But I'm also very interested to see how the casino works. Like the casino in the first game, and I said it in another video, was always a little bit disconnected from the main layer, right? It was its own thing far away from the layer, which made sense because it was a hotel and you didn't necessarily want to have a hotel in the middle of your base, right? But no matter what, it always felt a little bit disconnected and you had the feeling of, why is that even here? Like, I even made playthroughs where I didn't even use the hotels and the casino, and it worked completely fine. So I really hope that they are diving a little bit into how the casinos work, right? And what you can do in the casino space, like how many items you really have. Like, it seems to be much, much bigger than the first one. Like, the first one was super small and you didn't have a lot of items. And it seems like this time you can go really ham on building this up, right? And I also hope that you actually make money from this. Like, that was also so weird in the first one that you had a hotel and a casino and you had tourists coming in and you didn't make a single dollar from it. It's like, what? Why am I even running this? I want to make money. Give me the cash. So yeah, I'm actually really curious to see how it works and how important it is to keep your front intact, right? So yeah, this looks absolutely fantastic. I cannot wait for more Evil Genius deeds. And with that said, I would say we are wrapping it up here. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to click on the like button if you enjoyed it. And, well, of course, if you didn't enjoy it, there is a dislike button, which you can use. And then, of course, if you're new to the channel, you want to see more Evil Genius videos, also live streams from Monday to Friday, and we will do a full playthrough of Evil Genius 2, of course, when it comes out. Definitely hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you are getting informed when the next video is going up. Until then, I wish you a wonderful day. Stay evil, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.